My God. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are ready to attack. We are simulcasting, not only to you vertically, but we're also doing you horizontally. We're doing you from all angles. Hope you all enjoy the show today. Preferably, I'd want you to view us on the higher quality, but I get it if you can't. I understand. We're coming to you live. We're coming to you hard, and we're excited. So welcome to the show. This is, I cleaned up the place a little bit. I decided I was like, place is a little messy. I got to clean up and make it look a little more presentable. I just was tired of seeing it so messy, so I cleaned up all my shit. But welcome to the show, everybody. We'll get the live chat up here in just a few moments. One of these days. One of these days. Oh, no, you didn't. One moment, everybody. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We're doing it. We're doing this shit. All right. Let's get this shit out of the way. Let's roll. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, please. I'm so desperate for likes. I'm so desperate for subscribes. I need it all. But welcome to the show, everybody. This is by far the most homosexual show that you're ever going to encounter. Unfortunately. You ready? No, of course you're not. Okay, welcome to the show, everybody. Look, why am I doing this show? What is the point of this show? Well, you know, I wish I knew. Sometimes I do this show very aimlessly. But I do have some direction for it. Technologically speaking, I know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm a terrible scriptwriter, but I'm a decent one too. I don't know. It just depends on my mood. I'm not too consistent. That's one thing about me. I'm not too consistent, but that's okay. I don't want to be balanced. I want to be effective. So let's ride. Let's ride those cocks. Happy Easter, everybody, and welcome to the simulcast. If anybody's got any questions, obviously, I'm all ears. You could either view us on the vertical cast or the horizontal cast, whichever one tickles your fancy or tickles your cock. Fucking sneezed. All right, so we got thank you for saying hi, FFOT. We also have somebody with a Russian name doing a thumbs down emoji. Thumbs down, all right, fuck you. Fuck you. Just kidding. I don't really care. The show is sexy on its own. Looking at some of the statistics for the channel real quick. Sorry about that, folks. It's a little boring at the moment, so you have to bear with me. But if anybody wants to spark up a conversation, you may do so. But make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to my channel. So overall, we're going to talk about a little Easter investing. I was doing a little overnight investing, and I saw some really good deals on the SBIT because whenever whenever Bitcoin goes up rapidly, it's always a buying opportunity and ability to bet against Bitcoin. So I will do whatever it takes to bet against Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is a sham. I think Bitcoin is a scam, and always happy to bet against it. Oh. So hopefully everybody's well tonight. We're just, doing our thing on the simulcast and taking it as we go. Taking it up the butt, dude. Hard up the butt. But I want to thank everybody for joining the show. I did have a little bit of Easter dinner with my mom and Byron and Byron's mom. It was really cool. Really fun experience. Got to eat some ham. They're going to be going on a bit of a road trip, so they're going to Arizona. It's really going to be cool. So I'm excited for them. I think it's good for them to get out and have a little road trip like that, and just good for them. Good for them. But yeah, it's going to be cool for them. So, but welcome to the show. It's funny. Every time I do like a vertical live, the vertical lives do fantastic. We get so many viewers on the vertical lives, but we just don't get shit for the horizontal ones, and that's a given. I get it. These ones simulcasts are very hit or miss, and it also could be the quality of the show. The quality of the show may not be that fantastic. Could always look and see how the quality looks. Let's see. What do you guys think the quality looks like? Huh? Oh. Let's see. What do you guys think the quality looks like? Actually, the quality doesn't look that bad for the vertical. That looks really good. But yeah, overall, I think having the horizontal one is really important to have too. I encourage people to like the video on this one as well. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you, my brony brothers. Hell yeah. Trying to get all you bronies to like and subscribe. The more likes we have, the better. So we'll try to encourage it. So yeah, hopefully you guys like and subscribe. We need it. 'Cause I need you. And I want you to subscribe and touch my wiener. Overall, yeah, I was doing a little overnight investing. I saw some opportunities. What's really great about overnight trading is I could buy things at a lower price if the opportunity's there, that is. So I've been buying the SBIT at really, really low prices. We're talking about like micro penis low. So when it's that low, man, I'm always like, whew. But yeah, we're looking good. The lower it gets, the better. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities right now, you guys. Come on, man. So when the SBIT goes lower, I definitely like to get it. It's down like 5.69% in the overnight markets right now. So it's down to $10. Ooh, $10.92. Ooh. So I've been kind of trickle buying. So I call when I say trickle buying, I do trickle buying, trickle selling, and this is another way for the portfolio to gain a little bit of traction, to gain a little bit of more moolah. So I bet against Bitcoin because, well, Bitcoin is one of the most incredible digital Ponzi schemes we have seen in our lifetime. And I hope people realize that. I hope people realize just how much of a Ponzi scheme it actually all is. But at the end of the day, they may not. And that's okay. So I have my handy dandy notebook. Yeah, I'm going to put my glasses over here. But I got my handy dandy notebook overall. And got a lot of notes here, by the way. Lots of random notes. Ah, here we go. But yeah, it's good shit. But I hope you're all having a good, incredible day. One more moment. Actually, I'm going to get some of my mechanical pencils out. Those are always really handy. But make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. We need more likes. We need more subscribes. We are desperate. But overall, I think what I've been able to see has been pretty incredible. Just with how much I've been able to invest. When Bitcoin goes up on a bull run, man, I'm constantly like, I'm buying the SBIT, man. I'm buying as much of that shit as I can. Because if you think about it, I mean, Bitcoin's a full-fledged Ponzi scheme, and it's worth betting against. And I think most people with a lick of common sense will tell you that, yeah, Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme. Bitcoin does suck, and Bitcoin deserves to be bet against wholeheartedly. So, always more than happy to bet against Bitcoin, that's for sure. I'd like to hope that most people would be willing to bet against Bitcoin, but, you know, just depends on the person. Well, I've been able to buy SBIT at really good dips. But for right now, one moment, folks. Sorry about that. Happy Easter, Mr. Tylord, my man. Happy freaking Easter. But yeah, sorry, you guys. I've been so caught up doing these crazy trades at night. I've been like, you know, there's a lot of opportunities. And what's cool is that, so they do overnight trading on the Robinhood brokerage account, which is kind of nice. So I'm able to, like, basically buy things at really low costs. Like, for instance, I'm able to get the SBIT, which is a way to short Bitcoin without actually shorting it yourself. The fund itself does it. Let's see. How you feeling, says my boy Tyler. I'm feeling pretty good, man. had Easter at my mom's, and that was really great. Then just pretty stoked I got unlimited sorry, unlimited data now. I am spending that extra $10 a month to get unlimited data, and I'm happy about it. Yeah, dude, honestly, anytime, man. I'm just chilling out doing the show. So if you get bored, man, this is what I'm doing, dude. I'm just doing weird, funky trades, doing lots of crazy experiments on the computer, and that's about it, man. But yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. I might go to bed kind of early tonight. But not like super early. I usually go to bed at around like I don't know, maybe 10 tonight. I don't even really know. But my boy Ty Lord might come knocking at my door. Come and knock on my door. I'm singing Three's Company, by the way, the Three's Company theme song. I'll be waiting for you. I'll pop on over and yell at you. Yeah, you gotta yell at me for showing my mussy to the world, dude. Just because I'm showing my mussy to everybody. I'm sorry, bro. I can't help it, dude. I'm a brony brother. That's what the bronies do, dude. We're degenerates. We're sickos. I'm not a real brony brother, but I'm a fake brony brother, and I'm okay with that. Yes, sir. Yeah, I show my mussy in public, man. It was fun. I did a random stream earlier after I did DoorDash for a little bit. I was like, well, I'm gonna go cray cray. For anybody who's viewing on the horizontal cast, thank you. Make sure, by the way, I gotta read a small disclaimer because I like to read this every time. So just a quick heads up, some of the links in the description are affiliate links, which means if you buy something through them, I might get a small commission. It doesn't count, it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps support the channel. So thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, anything you guys can do, anything you guys want to purchase through those links, if any of it looks appealing in any way, feel free to. I get a small commission, and like I said, it doesn't cost you anything extra, which is really cool. I love affiliate marketing, and I also love promoting products that I use every day. And the Amazon Associate Network allows me to promote products I use every day, so I want to thank them for being a part of this channel experience. So thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And Amazon's trustworthy, at least as far as a retailer goes, so you know that when you're purchasing on Amazon, you're getting something legit, usually. It's not like you're purchasing shit from Temu, man. PTR, let's see. Jay Kempf says, I just moved to FX to the future. Is that a good move, bro? I have been trading for 2 years. What is FX? FX to the future. Hold on. What the fuck is FX to the future, bro? My brony brother, tell me what the fuck. This is a knowledge gap for me, man. I'm an old man investor, dude. I don't even do any of that day trading shit. So if this is some day trading crap, I have zero clue. I might have some clue, but virtually no clue, man. So. Here we go. I'm adjusting my monitor a little bit. There we go. Oh, Forex. Okay, so Forex is basically foreign exchange. Basically, no, I think it's not foreign exchange. I'm sorry. It's isn't it like currency exchanging? Forex is like currency exchange bullshit. You see, here's the thing, man. I think all currencies are worthless, so you're basically trading one piece of shit for another. So here's the way. And give me one moment, folks. One moment. So I got my sweet mechanical pencils here. All right. So here's what I think about Forex. I think it's... Let me do an analogy. One I think people can all relate to. All right? So here's what I think of Forex. This is what I describe Forex as. So let's use an analogy of, let's say you got two girls, right? You got two girls, and let's say these two girls happen to have, a cup, all right? And with these two girls, they have this cup, and what they're doing is they both shit in the cup, and after they shit in it, they eat it, and that's the closest analogy I could think to describe Forex for you. Is I'm going to reread this. So, like in this analogy, like let's say you have two girls, they have a cup, they shit in the cup, and then after they proceed to shit in it, they eat it. That's because it's kind of like that's how I feel about for any currency at all. So you're basically, if I remember correct, Forex is trading currencies, and all currencies are backed by nothing. And what does that make all physical currencies and all digital currencies? So all physical, I'm writing this down, and this is profound, you guys, profound. All physical and digital currencies are therefore shit. Currencies are absolute fucking shit. All physical and digital currencies are absolute dog and human shit combined. All right? Because they're not backed by anything of real value. So therefore, the two girls, one cup analogy is a great way to describe Forex. That's fair. I think that's fair. Wouldn't you say? Did what I say make sense? Do you feel me, dog? Tie Lord is on the way. I gotta cover my bussy. I gotta cover my bussy for the Tie Lord, but Cypher Solutions has nothing but laughing emojis. But yeah, Forex is garbage. I don't know that for you probably could make some quick dough off Forex doing like those currency exchanges and shit. I'm not gonna lie, there are levels of ignorance to what I have on it, but I'm not ignorant to the fact. That all physical currencies are not backed by anything of real value, so therefore you're trading garbage. You're trading dog shit. Human shit covered in dog shit is what you're trading. And hopefully you get a profit. Hey, more power to you if you know how to profit off Forex. Just saying. I think that all currencies are bullshit. That's why I don't trade in currencies. I don't even care about currencies. I'm not about that. I'm about stocks. Because stocks are actual ownership in real companies. I'd rather be in that than anything else. I do like bonds as well because at least you get paid out a lot. You get some decent payouts in bonds. You get some decent yields. I'm not saying that I'm all bonds. I'm like 20% bonds. It's just like my cock to balls ratio. I'm 80% balls, 20% cock. So my balls are bigger than my dick is what I'm trying to get at. All right. Facts. Hell yeah, Cypher Solution. Absolutely. My balls are bigger than my cock. Sorry. PTR Jay Akenin says, I do, bro. I do. My man's a Forex dude. Let's see. Cipher Solution says the comp isn't the stock, and the stock. Okay, the company isn't the stock, and the stock is the company. When you purchase stock in a company, you're purchasing some form of an ownership, basically. That means you're an owner, even if it's on a very small scale. So if the company does good, you do pretty good. Because if they pay a dividend, you can get realized money from that dividend. You get a little share of the profits, which is kind of cool. If the company grows, it grows. And then that means the value of the company grows. And if you ever decide to sell the company down the road or part of the company's shares that you own, then you can. So it's pretty cool. PTR Jay Kenneth says, if you start from zero in investment, what do you do? So if I'm reading what you're saying correctly, so if you start from zero in investment, so you're talking about if you have $0, like what do you do? Okay, so if you're just beginning and you've never purchased stock in your life, the first thing you do is you open a brokerage account. By the way, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. None of this is financial advice and should not be construed as such. Make sure that you talk to a financial advisor. Financial advisors know better than me. I am simply an opinion man. Everything, just assume I'm lying to you, basically, even though I'm not. But yeah, this really is the liability clause. I am not a financial advisor. Talk to a financial advisor. This is all for educational and entertainment purposes only. So anyway, let's begin. Okay, so if you're just beginning in investing, you want to start with a brokerage account, in my opinion. There are other ways to start investing. You can have a 401k. You can have a Roth IRA. Those are cool. I don't have either of those because I don't really give a shit about those. I just feel like there's a level of control that I like to have, especially during tough times. I feel like a brokerage kind of gives me a little more leverage and allows me to freely do what I kind of please. I get to swing trade a little bit more in a brokerage, which is kind of nice. So I prefer brokerage accounts. My main go-tos, if you're looking for a good go-to, these are my favorites. I do like Robinhood. I use Robinhood and I use Schwab. But those are pretty... I have other ones, but I don't really use them at all. I have Public. I have Webull. Do I really like either of those? No. I'm not a big fan of Public or Webull at all. I think that they're kind of questionable for brokerages. I think Robinhood's questionable, but I'm fine with using Robinhood. Robinhood's fine. It's pretty established at this point. And it's a publicly traded company, so. But yeah, my main thing is, swing trading is a good way to get a little extra money in the portfolio, which is why I do it. I usually just swing trade ETFs, 3 of them. Cipher Solution says, isn't all scams. But like 401ks, like I said, I'm just not a big fan of those. I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't sign up for them. Sign up for them if those are up your alley. But my preference is brokerage accounts. I like the freedom. I like the control. I feel like I got a little more control over those. And, yeah. I will gladly take I will gladly take a brokerage account. My Schwab and my Robinhood account are really what I primarily use. Outside of it, though, man, it's the good shit. But we're back, man. We're back. The simulcast is real. Simulcast is real, all right? My God. What about Cipher Solution says, what about Bitcoin? Okay, so my best analogy for Bitcoin would be, let's say, So the best way to describe Bitcoin is this. Let's say you have 99 problems, all right? All right? So let's say in this analogy, you have so Bitcoin could be considered like this. You have 99 problems, but a bitch happens to be all of them. Happens to be all of your problems. So that's a problem. Make sure you guys, by the way, if you guys are watching this, make sure you guys check out the links in the description. They're affiliate links. I get a small commission. Doesn't cost you anything extra. Just click disclaimer. Disclaimer is also in the description below. But, yeah, 99 problems, but a bitch happens to be all your problems. And that's the best way to describe Bitcoin. And as the best analogy I could think of is the best way to view it. Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, is what I'm trying to say. And if you think otherwise, okay, that's fine. But consider this. You gotta consider this. What intrinsic value is there in a string of data? It's just a string of data. Everybody's like, but it's so portable. You could transmit it to anybody, anywhere. Of course, it's a string of data. Oh my God. You could transmit an email anywhere. But is an email suddenly valuable? No. Am I going to start paying $1 million per email sent to me? No. I know this is different on how email works, obviously. This is a little more complex. But what I'm trying to say is that the digital money that you get is legitimately just a string of data at the end of the day. There's nothing intrinsically valuable about it at all. And the scarcity, by the way, is completely exaggerated because it's an artificial scarcity. It's not like a natural scarcity. The reason I say it's not a natural scarcity is anybody can duplicate the Bitcoin algorithm. This is huge because people make altcoins every day, so they're making their own alternative versions of Bitcoin, even more warped and disturbing than the original Bitcoin. So, yeah, but basically Bitcoin is also... So another way to describe Bitcoin is... let's say you have 100 girls. All right. Bitcoin's described like this. You have 100 girls and one cup between them all. Cup between them all. In this instance, it's a coffee can, but we'll say it's a cup. But they all take a shit in that cup. And then what they do, what's even worse, is then they eat it. They all eat it. That's what Bitcoin is. When you're trading Bitcoin, you're just eating shit. It's this, like I said, all physical and digital currencies are absolutely worthless, so you're virtually trading turds. You're trading turds. At the end of the day, there's nothing of value backing any of it. That is huge. So, I mean, where does it go? What do you do? I don't know. And it's crazy. Some guy named Phil's gonna kick my ass. Oh shit. This might be the worst game of chess I've ever played. Yeah, this is the worst game of chess I've ever fucking played in my life. Oh, let's see. Bitcoin has a production value of nothing. It's literally just a string of data. It's basically worthless. That's the thing, man. It's worthless. It's worthless. All right, so it looks like we got Mex. Let's see, what do we got? We got Mex9603 saying hi. Hello, Mr. Mex. Appreciate the getting in on this. Hell yeah. So Mex is actually on the horizontal stream, not the vertical one, but that's okay. We're still gonna give shout outs to anybody who chats in on the horizontal. I'm gonna type in my man. Get it, G-Dog. All right, so yeah, overall, look, at the end of the day, if you want to know the cold hard facts, the cold hard truth, Bitcoin is worthless. It is a Ponzi scheme. And hopefully more people realize this. They probably won't. That's the unfortunate takeaway. But we'll see what happens. We've been getting some viewers. Okay. We're getting a little bit of viewers in the horizontal stream, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is the... this is it. What is it? So, we got Mr. Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson... But Mr. Donaldson is on the horizontal stream. I am simulcasting. One vertical and one horizontal. Come on in. Get the fuck out of here.
It's the pussy show.
It's always the bussy show here, dude. Are you kidding me? It's always the bussy show. What up, my man here? Actually, let me get a chair out for you. That one's a little more preoccupied. I want to take the gay old blue backpack off here. It's a streaming backpack now. That one's...
Dude, I haven't seen that. You going live over there around Vegas?
Yeah. Well, I got the unlimited data plan now, so I can actually do more live videos out in public. Because I got the unlimited data plan.
There you go.
I call it the Ryan Reynolds phone plan, dude. The Mint Mobile.
You enjoying it?
I love it, dude. I'm all about that life, dude. I'm all about the Ryan Reynolds.
Twan is calling?
Antoine? And we got a special guest.
Yeah, what's up?
We got Ty Lord, by the way. We're live.
Dude, we're live over here, man. Where are you? You're not in the chat now.
He's not in the Anthony, need to get on the chat.
What a beast, bro.
So I'm simulcasting, by the way. I'm simulcasting a horizontal feed and a vertical feed. I found out it's legal to do that on YouTube.
Yeah, I told Mike I was just gonna knock on his door and
I was like, hell yeah, dude, get it.
He's like, do it, nerd. And I was like, alright, bet.
Do it.
Oh no, I was just over at your guys' place.
You were at my place earlier?
Yeah, when I tried calling, I was over there saying hi again. They're like, what? You're back? And I was like, yeah, what's up? Yes, sir. But look at that, dude. It's Mac Daddy.
Are you watching live?
He, in fact, is.
And shit. Michael Donaldson just said horizontal sucks. Fuck you, Michael Donaldson. So the reason I do horizontal... Yeah, what's up?
Looking at you live right now.
You just saw me drinking. That's beautiful, man.
It's fantastic. It's quite sexy, if you ask me.
It's a very sexy
It's making
feed.
my bussy very excited.
We don't care about the bussy here. We only care about the mussy.
Only about the wet mussy.
Don't give a shit about the pussy. Don't give a shit about the bussy. Only the bussy. That's about it, man.
Dude, you're good, Twan.
Michael Donaldson's hating, dude. He's like, horizontal sucks, dude.
Dude, Donaldson's in there hating on the horizontal.
It's okay. I know vertical's easier because it's easier to do it on the phone,
Yeah.
but yeah.
No?
So I'm doing horizontal, so that way for the old men like myself who like to watch it like that.
Nothing.
I'm an old man.
Right? Huh? What a beast.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
Does anybody have any questions though they want me to answer? Dude, I was answering some questions in the grossest ways. I was comparing like trading foreign currencies and stuff, all currencies. I was like comparing it to 2 girls in 1 cup and stuff like that.
God.
And I was explaining how it like.
What's up, Twan? Probably not from the PlayStation, yeah. Dude, that's crazy. Dude, the delay.
Oh wait, was that me talking about it, or was that? Is he playing? Drinking a pub beer, dude. Dude, I can't drink pub beer anymore.
What? So what's going on with that?
I keep throwing up every time I drink it. Like, I don't know if it's like too much for my stomach to handle, but I could drink Coors Light. I drank Coors Light with Nathan last night, and that was totally good. Oh, by the way, here, let me scooch out a little this way. I'm gonna get you a quick table for your beer.
Boy, I get a special VIP table.
Yeah, just because it's got the computer over there, my work computer. So if you want, you can put.
I get the VIP table, bro.
Yeah, dude. Got the table here. That way, nothing doesn't. Just in case you accidentally spill, it's okay.
VIP table, bro.
Which also means you get a lap dance.
I get a lap dance too, bro.
I'll call up a guy or two. I'm just kidding.
Call up Daddy Nate and be like, "Yo, Ty guy needs his."
Nathan, yeah, Nathan might do it. You know, he'd be like, "Oh, how much you paying?"
I'll be like, "I'll just give you some beer."
Honestly, if you told Nathan, you know how you lure Nathan to give you a lap dance, just promise him a box of magic cards. He will do it. He'll be like, "Oh, fuck it, all right."
Did you see that they have SpongeBob magic cards?
Dude, yes. Oh my god, I think I remember Nathan actually sent one of the ones to me.
Yeah.
And it was one of the memes like where it's just like oh fuck, I can't even remember what it was, but it was just beautiful. When he sent it, I was like, dude, this is insane.
That's crazy. I love Patrick's description. He has no attack, no nothing like that. It just says, "What do I do?" Well, shit there, Twanster. I'm gonna jump off here, man. Hey, man. As soon as we get off here, jump in that bitch on your phone. Jump into it on your phone.
I gotta promote Antoine on I gotta promote Antoine's YouTube and shit. That's what I gotta do, dude.
Later, brother.
That's what I gotta do, bro. Later, Mr. Ants.
Mac Daddy said later.
Keep that mussy dry, dude. Keep that mussy dry, brother.
Later.
Don't drink Bud Light, or it'll make you too tight, you know.
That's funny, man. That's funny.
Dude, Sunday night. Oh, so it says Sunday night party at Garza's is what Mr. Donaldson's saying. He's saying it's a hardcore party over here, so.
Shit, where's the party at?
This is as hard as it gets, bro. This is as hard as it
All
gets.
the thing we're missing is the baby oil, but I drank it all in the trunk.
Well, you need the baby oil, bro. You gotta get the baby oil. But yeah, so the reason I'm doing horizontal and vertical, one, in horizontal, it's also easier for people to click links.
Yeah.
In vertical, people can't really click the links during the live session in the description. So any of my affiliate links can't really be easily clicked. Also, when it comes to the vertical lives, they don't get archived. They get archived, but they're not as searchable as the horizontal live videos. So I'm trying to make it to where there's some archivability and then also a little bit of it's an interesting alternative. Like I was thinking about it, and I was like, and I also looked it up, and I guess other people said that you can simulcast. I just have separate titles for each of these live videos, but I'm broadcasting live 2 separate videos, 2 different formats.
Yeah.
It's great, man. I love it. Landscape and portrait, basically. You know, it's
I'm for it, man.
I love it, dude. And then also, nobody really goes in on the horizontal ones during the live, but I still look at the chat anyway. Yeah. Like, Donaldson accidentally got to the horizontal one. He's like, what is this horizontal crap? He's like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? And then, and I told him, I was like, dude, just go to the fucking vertical, bro. Yeah, it's a party over here. You know, it's funny. Donaldson lives in Hawaii, so it's still It's still daylight for him right now, because it's like what 9:07 here. It's like 6. I think it's like a 3-hour difference. It's like 6 p.m. for him, where he's at. So he's still got a little daylight left, which is wild.
Get that last minute ride in on your bike there.
Oh, riding on the bike?
Yeah.
Which bike? Oh, his bike.
Yeah.
I forget Mr. Donaldson rides a motorcycle. I always forget about that. Yeah, Donaldson's the man though, dude. He's a pretty interesting fella. I don't know. He's lived in Hawaii for. I think he told me the other day he's lived in Hawaii for a while. I want to say almost 10 years, but he's been rocking it, dude.
If he's enjoying it.
Yeah, he fixes cars. Oh shit, dude. Michael Donaldson said 6 p.m. making dinner. Hell yeah. And then we got, of course, my biological stepson, who is not showing himself right now. He's chilling out in the corner. He's in the mussy corner right now. He just does his thing.
True.
He does his thing. And he can show himself at any time. I tell him it's free game, man. I will say people might see on the horizontal though. Just saying, there's a wider angle. It shows. I'm just talking about like if you get too far over there, they might see your identity. They might see Batman's identity. So
that's how it works, right?
Which I'm fine with. I will reveal your identity to the world. But no, it's all good. But yeah, overall, I cleaned up the place a little bit too because I was kind of looking at the feed and I was like, I am kind of cluttered, and so I kind of got rid of some of the clutter.
Yeah.
Not as much stuff on the counter. I do need to put my rice cooker away for the most part, but other than that, I also got to clean up some of the mess on there. But I like to keep a clean, spacious counter.
Yeah.
And it's really not for anybody else but me. It's really for I want to make it to where, like, and if anybody does come over, at least, like, they can put stuff on there, and there's more room to put shit. And I feel like the one thing that my place lacks is a little bit, it has plenty of space, but, like, at the same, plenty of space because I've got nothing. But I like it that way though. I love having just my bed and my rollout chairs.
Yeah.
And luckily my girlfriend's cool with it. She understands where I come from because with the whole minimalism thing, because it's like my family's been hoarders their whole lives and stuff, and it was tough for me to break it. I had to like consciously tell myself I gotta not collect anything. Because, like, even though I love Hot Wheels and stuff, I was collecting those, and I felt more joy getting rid of those, like giving them to kids, basically.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's cool. And then the rest of the Hot Wheels I'm giving over to my boy Slack, because he likes to sell shit on eBay and stuff, so I'm actually hoping he makes a good amount of money on it.
There you go.
And I want my homie to make hundreds of bones, dude. I'm hoping, if there's a dimer in there and he got like $1,000, I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude.
Shit.
So if I could help my boy make a little bit, none of the Hot Wheels in there are $1,000, unfortunately. Yeah. There's like probably.
They are worth a decent chunk.
Some of the older ones.
$20-$30 or so.
Yeah, I would probably say at least maybe 10, 20 a pop, depending on if it's first edition, which I have got a few first editions in there.
I've got a really old ass one. It was the old Jelly Belly truck that came with a little pack of jelly beans with it.
Fuck,
Still got it in the package.
Wait, there's a pack of jelly beans?
Yes, look it up. It's a Jelly Belly truck Hot Wheel.
I'm kind of curious.
It comes with a little tin that you can put the car in.
But it has the Jelly Bellies in it?
It has Jelly Bellies, yeah.
Dude, I wonder what those look like at this point.
Fucking dust.
They have to be, like, especially on Jelly Belly Hot Wheel.
They came out in like early 2000s, maybe
Jelly Belly
mid 90s, maybe.
Wheel with jelly beans inside. Let's see.
Like the little container you can put it in. Where is it at?
And this is just a legit Hot Wheel.
Yes, it's a little yellow truck.
It's a little yellow truck.
See if I can't find it. Hold on. Donaldson said camera shy. No, I'm just anonymous.
Yeah, he keeps it pretty anonymous, man, for the most part. But I'm always more than happy to have Tylord. If he ever wants to show his face, I'm more than happy, man. I'll promote the Tylord in any way I can. I love promoting people, dude. Like when it comes to like I try to do free advertisements on this channel. Like I tell people, like, dude, if you have a product you just want me to promote, I'll do it. Like especially if it gets you more sales. Yeah. Like I like helping. I was about to say the N word. I was like my N words out, but I'll say my wickas, just so I accidentally don't say my nickas. But let's see. I think I might have found it. Let's see. Hot Wheels Jelly Bean Mix. Now let's.
Right here. This is the one I got.
Is this the one? Let's see what we're looking at here.
This is the one I got. From the 2000s.
Oh shit! Were like the jelly beans in the car in the back of the truck?
They're in the tin.
Oh, they're hold on.
So the detail on the back of the thing, that's just a picture that they printed onto it. But the container that has the jelly beans itself is the tin.
Oh.
And then when you eat the jelly beans, you can put the car inside of the container.
Oh wow! Fuck.
It turns into its own little shipping container, dude. It's sick.
That's so cool. Holy crap, man. That's wild.
And surprisingly, it's only worth like $9 on eBay.
There's some, like, you're not... when it comes to, like, the overall,
Here's
like...
the full packaging of it. And I've got it just like this. And you can see the little pack of jelly beans with it.
Wild, dude.
Dude,
wild.
I still have it.
So cool.
I'm going to have to dig it out of the box of Hot Wheels I have of it, and I'll have to send you a picture. Like, dude, check this shit out.
Absolutely, dude. It's a freaking pimp.
I think it's a cool little thing, dude. I opened up the box because I was like, oh, shit, what's in this box? Opened that up, and I was like, oh, shit.
Mr. Donaldson says, likewise, I don't have any social media besides YouTube. By the way, just as a quick shout out, Mr. Donaldson, we got to make sure we get more subscribers. I think you can do live videos now, Donaldson, because you got enough subscribers to do that. But anybody who's watching now or later, make sure you guys subscribe to Michael Donaldson's channel. The more viewers my man can get, the better. He hasn't made videos in a while, but we want to encourage him to make more videos, maybe even short videos, because he does some cool shit with like.
I'd love to see him just ride through Hawaii. That's
yeah.
it.
Tylord wants to see you ride through Hawaii, or like even if you're working on your fucking bikes and shit, that'd be cool. Hell, we'll take any content from you, man. We'll take any content from Michael Donaldson.
Just having a fun little YouTube short of him driving down the road along the side of like the beach or something.
Yeah.
Perfect. Bam.
That's all you need. Fuck, that'd be awesome.
That would be amazing, dude.
Beast.
I think that'd be a relatively interesting one to see.
Oh, yeah.
Then again, just anything with bikes cruising by the beach is just satisfying to watch. I mean,
oh, yeah.
It's calm as fuck.
Oh, heck yeah. Man, dude, ever since I got that unlimited data plan, so here's how it works with Mint Mobile. So you have 35 gigabytes of pretty much guaranteed high-speed data. It's like guaranteed. And then after you hit 35 in the month, it doesn't throttle it. But what it does is it deprioritizes you. So if you're in a very busy situation, you're not going to have the highest data transfer speeds. You're still going to have internet, but it's not going to be at that fast scale. It might even be 3G speeds, maybe, which is acceptable, honestly, if you're not doing anything too crazy. But like, you're not going to go down to 2G speeds or anything like that. It won't. No. It's not that bad, thank goodness. But like, if I'm in a congested area, like a concert or something like that, and everybody's on their phones and shit streaming, I'm going to get less of a priority than they are. So in that sense, I might actually have pretty low fucking data rates on there. But like, for most situations, though, I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what does happen after I pass the 35 gigabyte threshold in a month. I mean, I'll probably will if I keep doing streams like I've been doing, but streams only take up like a gigabyte of bandwidth if it's like an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is actually not bad. I was like, damn. I was like,
Pretty
fuck yeah.
damn fucking good if it's only that.
Yeah. And the streams aren't like the most high quality. I literally just go on the YouTube app. I put the little thing, I go live, and that's all I do. And it's just, I'm just using this, dude. I'm using a fucking Pixel 8 Pro. Like, this thing is it does have a pretty good camera right here. The front camera is what I use mostly if I'm doing, like, facial shots. That sounds a little gay. But no facials on this channel, just to let you know. No facials, all right?
Damn it.
Let's see. What was oh yeah, so yeah, basically I just use this. It's got a really good microphone down here, so like the microphone, oh man, it's like when I do those, I feel like the quality's pretty good for audio on that phone. I was like, damn, dude. And one of the reasons I picked the Pro intentionally was, one, it was on a Black Friday deal. Two, it's obviously better than the regular Pixel in the sense that it's got a better camera and it's got the better audio quality. So I was like, I'm going to choose that overall. And the speaker's actually slightly better than the one in the regular Pixel 8. So I was like, score. And then, of course, all else fails, I still got my Pixel 5 as my backup. I use this as a two-factor authenticator tool half the time.
Yeah.
And the battery's dead. What the hell? Hold on. I'm going to need this for tomorrow anyway. So, because for work, I actually use this as a two-factor authentication tool to get in because we use Ping ID and shit. So
Yeah.
And I could transfer it to this phone, but I was like, I still want this phone to have a purpose. So I was like, I'll just keep it as my Ping ID authenticator.
There you go.
So, and also I like having it because when I'm doing, if I'm doing a video here with this phone, I won't be able to really do anything else on the phone. So this still allows me to like message people on Messenger, or do phone calls. Like if I want to bring people in or something like that, I could put them on speakerphone with this. Usually by Messenger, using like a text now phone number or something like that. I do need to do prank calls one of these days. That would be awesome. That would be fun to do.
That would be a start.
I feel like I could do some.
Call Twan's number.
Here, hey, I see here that you have a bill. We were looking here. We are. I'm trying to think what would be a funny one, but like, this is for Long Dawn Anonymous. Dong Anonymous. I see here that you had a male escort for $1,000 and your payment was declined. You owe us $1,000 for the male escort. We could do stuff like that.
Something
and shit.
goofy like that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, we just fuck with.
Even just Rainbow Condom Company. I see here that you made an order with us for over 10,000 condoms. I am sorry to tell you, but we do not have enough condoms to fulfill your order and your order only, sir. So I was wondering if we could improvise and send you 200 instead.
God, that's fucking good. That's some good shit right there. Oh shit, I want to get a 360 degree camera for my bike. Dude, actually,
that would be fucking sick.
If he did 360 degrees, oh my god. Because then he could post some really cool like VR shit basically for YouTube. Because like if he did a full video with a 360 camera, and he uploads it, then you have, if you wanted to, you can get your VR headset and watch Michael Donaldson ride through Hawaii on his fucking motorbike and look behind you and be like, what the fuck's behind me?
What asshole honked?
Yeah, dude, honestly. Or better yet, if it's in the front, you could actually see Michael Donaldson. Because if it's in the front of his bike, you can see the side.
Most 360 cameras get mounted on the back.
Oh, on the back?
Yep.
So wait, if it's mounted on the back, though, won't it still just see Michael Donaldson's backside then? Well, what if they want to
It'll be on a stick.
Oh, because it'll be elevated.
Yes, it'll be elevated and showing everything up and around.
Okay, that would be sick. And then if they really want to, they can look down, maybe, hopefully, and be able to see what Mr. Donaldson's doing as well. See if he's jerking off on his bike or something while he's riding. That'd be sick as fuck, dude. Michael Donaldson.
Wait, to see him jerking off on his bike? Or
I mean, that's what we're really looking for. I mean, who are we kidding? I just want to see Michael Donaldson crank it while he's cranking it. All right, so he's cranking and cranking. I don't know if
it's
that's.
A win.
I will say, supposedly there's this dude who does like porn videos in a Tesla, and he'll basically just have a chick ride him in the self-driving Teslas and shit. And I was thinking to myself, holy shit. What if there was just a dude that was just jerking off in the self-driving Tesla instead of just like, could you just do I think I would love to do masturbation videos in a self-driving Tesla. I know that sounds gross, but I would love, like, for Pornhub, Like, I would just take out my 2-incher, dude, and just start fucking going to town while I'm
Pulling
fucking...
bud,
Yeah, dude. Just,
choking the chicken.
you know how cool that would be? Self-driving Tesla, dude, you can whack it and
Somebody
be...
fucking pisses you off, you call into the passenger seat since they're on the other side, just...
I just roll down the window as the...
Hey, what are you doing over there?
Be like, guess what? I'm jacking off, man.
Guess what, man? I'm jerking off.
Oh, man, let's see here. Michael Donaldson says, you'll see me flipping off idiots, is what Mr. Donaldson says.
I'm all for it.
You'd be flipping me off a lot if I was driving. I'd be driving too slow. No, I drive at a decent speed, but I do sometimes drive like a grandpa. It's pretty bad.
Can't confirm.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been in my car with me. I drive like a... There are times, like if I'm doing deliveries, I actually drive 5 over the speed limit or more if I don't see any
Time
cops.
is money.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I just like getting the deliveries to them on time. I feel bad if I'm too late.
The more deliveries, the better, though.
Yeah. But I'm really just looking at it from the point of, like, I don't want their food to get cold, even though I got to get a hot and cold bag. But I just want to get their food to them on time. Like, I'm so paranoid about that. I'm also paranoid about, like... Because I want to see them get their food on time. That's why, like... And I have a pretty good on-time percentage rate. But, yeah, everything else I do... Like, when I'm just driving normally, it's just like, you guys are in my car. I'm just like, I'm going to go, like, 5 miles per hour below the speed limit. Because I'm slow. I'm just going to do what I want. Oh, man, let's see. Michael Donaldson says they're everywhere. Yeah, well, I mean... I guess people do drive in Hawaii. I don't know why. Whenever I think of Hawaii, I don't think that there would be, like... I know that there are roads and shit, and there's actual, like, towns.
You feel like Lilo and Stitch. People are just out surfing.
Wait, people are just out surfing most of the time? Oh, yeah.
Which, to be fair, that's probably true, but I could also be very well wrong.
Yeah, I've never... Because Donaldson, man... Donaldson, do you surf? I think you told me you surf. I can't remember, though. I'm just imagining Michael Donaldson's just like David Hasselhoff, basically.
He doesn't need a board. He is the board.
He is the board, dude. Holy
shit.
shit.
Got SpongeBob and Patrick running up on his back, and...
Dude, like, I'd already, like, loved... I thought David Hasselhoff was cool, but when I first saw the SpongeBob's first movie...
Yeah.
And that ending scene with David Hasselhoff saving the day, dude, I was like, dude... Like, as a kid, I was like... I just loved him ever since, dude. I was like... And then I saw more Hasselhoff shit. I was like, dude, Hasselhoff singing songs and shit. I was like, fuck yeah. I follow that man's music career. I love that shit, dude. Hawaii is just like anywhere else, is what Mr. Donaldson says. And he said, I don't surf. He doesn't surf. Who in Hawaii doesn't surf? I'm just kidding. I don't know. It's probably...
It's like saying who in Australia doesn't box a kangaroo every day.
Oh, they don't?
Right?
I love.
They walk out there and they give the kangaroo gloves and they just start sparring.
Oh my god, yes.
That would be something to watch.
God, that would be so cool.
Granted, the Australians are pretty crazy. They will just jump out there and start fighting a fucking kangaroo.
Dude, honestly, to live in Australia, you have to have like a certain like thick skin. Like you have to be a little bit crazy to be able to handle Australia. I don't think I could. I think I'm a little crazy. I don't think Australia crazy. Like, you have to be... Like, there's big shit there, dude. There's, like, big-ass bugs. It's, like, big-ass everything. Everything's, like, large and in charge in Australia. So it's like, fuck that, dude.
They make you wear the panties when you revisit. They're like, you better not let me get a ride back to your state. I'll fucking infest the whole area.
Mr. Donaldson also says, have you ever seen Comedy Central roast of David Hasselhoff? It's amazing. Actually, I have. When you have a moment, man, look up some of those highlights from it because it's beautiful. Dude, the roast of David Hasselhoff is a thing of beauty. Also, the roast of William Shatner is another good one, dude. That's funny as shit. Roasted my boy Donald Trump. That was actually pretty sexy.
That one was funny. I loved what Snoop Dogg said. That shit was funny.
Yeah, dude. God, so good.
You're kicking a black man out of the White House. But what do you think? It's not the first time you've kicked a black family out of the house. And I was like, damn. That wasn't word for word, but you get the point.
Yeah. God, too good, dude. Too good.
Snoop has some roasts in his pocket, ready to go for everyone.
Snoop Dogg's a funny motherfucker, dude. That guy's the man.
I'm just surprised they didn't throw Eminem up there to roast somebody. That motherfucker's whole life and career would be over.
Oh, I don't know. I think there was a guy on this little talk show I was watching, and he made the point. He was like, it's kind of gay that Eminem has to act cool now. He used to be such a goofball. Now he's trying to act all cool. Like, when the fuck did this happen?
He did start trying to act like he was...
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
hip and pop and all that shit again.
I just feel like he's trying to act like, I understand he's like, he was from the slums of Detroit, basically, or whatever. I get that. So, he's just about as black can be, even though he's white.
He's blacker than black.
Yeah. But, like, what I'm saying is,
he's
like...
got the past and doesn't even use it. That's how black he is.
Well, what's crazy...
He was born with the past and doesn't use it.
What's wild, though, is Eminem really is the greatest... The irony is he is the greatest rapper. And even though the industry is dumb... Well, I wouldn't say the greatest, but, like, he's got to be in the, like... If there was, like, a Mount Rushmore of rappers, Eminem's face is on that Mount Rushmore. And at least somewhere. And then as far as the other ones on that Mount Rushmore, I'd probably say...
Snoop, Biggie, Tupac...
Did you forget about Dre? No, I'm just kidding. No.
Easy.
No. Eazy-E's pretty good.
Yeah. And just because I'm a little biased, but and all that, because not a lot of people like this music, but I fucked with it and I still listen to him.
Will Smith?
Ice Cube.
Oh, I was like Will Smith. Will Smith.
Especially now, nobody's like, I like listening to Ice Cube. And I'm like, Ice Cube is a fucking beast. Or they're like, what? Like, you listen to Ice Melt? What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Also, don't forget about Vanilla Ice.
Alright. That man.
I love Vanilla Ice, dude. The Vanilla Ice is a pure guilty
legend.
pleasure, dude. Biggest guilty pleasure of all time.
Man, stop. Collaborate in the scene.
This is Brett with a brand new invention. See, Eminem has TDS, Trump derangement syndrome, says Mr. Donaldson. And I can agree with that.
He's 100% got a hard on for Trump.
Well, I don't know. Doesn't he like... Because he doesn't like... I remember I saw like a diss track that he did back in the day about Trump, and he's like... like pouring hot coffee on Trump. Or something weird. Unless he's changed his tune, he might be like, I like Trump again,
He's so liberal.
Yeah, he is...
He's so liberal, he was smart enough to take the, $10 million from Camel Toe Harris.
How much did he take from her?
He took, anywhere from $1 million to $10 million from her. Just to go say, yeah.
That's right, because he was at one of her fucking rallies.
Don't vote for Trump. And that's all he left it at. Don't vote for Trump.
Dude, her campaign was literally basically just saying, hey, celebrities, I'm going to give you $10 million or $20 million.
I don't even know the exact number. I just threw out a random million, in all honesty. But
no, she went. Her campaign was by the end of it was $10 to $20 million in the hole, or something like that. I can't remember the exact numbers, but they were in the. Oh, maybe $2 million.
Got 2.5.
I think actually she was only just $2 million.
Cardi B got $3 million because she's a strong, independent icon for the black community.
Cardi B's not even black. She's Puerto Rican.
I know.
And she's annoying. That's she's about as black as I am Mexican, which is surprising because I am Mexican at all. But the thing is, she is not, she might be part black, but she's definitely more.
She has very little black. She's more Puerto Rican than anything.
It's dude, I hate it. It pisses me off when somebody who's very dark skinned says they're black, but they're African American or whatever, and I'm just thinking to myself and
just think,
no, if you're Puerto Rican, just say you're Puerto Rican. There's no shame in that. Just say what your actual. If you're gonna play the race game, just be truthful. Just be truthful. I'm 25% Mexican, but clearly I don't look it. So I'm not gonna go around being
I'm
German, yo.
I'm German, Russian, Finnish, Northern Norwegian, a whole bunch of other random shit. I'm a mutt.
Yeah.
But you don't see me saying, oh, well, I've got more of this, that makes me this. Ha. I think I am more German, though.
I always still like to say I'm black, though.
I tell everybody I'm a strong, independent black woman. And if they disagree with me, then they're racist. And they're they hate women too. So I'm like,
I also just say I identify as being correct all the time. You can't.
oh, I love to piss off people.
That's always
I
fun to
went
say.
live on Twitch just because I haven't done it in years.
Dude, actually, you need to start doing more Twitch streams at least. I think
I do.
you need to knock off those stupid Twitch streamers that piss me off. What's his name? Hassan Piker or whatever. That guy's a tool. I only hear about the Twitch streamers because I see them sometimes pop up as like
Shorts and shit.
yeah, and I'm like, God, this guy's a chode. Like, I need you to take down all these chode Twitch
See,
streamers.
what's crazy is every time I do a stream, I put, feature FT, and I'll put grandpa. So people are like, oh, he's playing with his grandpa, and they're like, where's your grandpa? I was like, I'm right here. And they're like, oh, dude, you're scamming people. I was like, scamming consists of me taking your money, you fucking twat. And I leave it at that. That's it. And then they leave, and I'm like, that's fucking fantastic.
That's funny, dude. Holy shit.
And if you think YouTube's racist, fucking Twitch has gotten so lenient with fucking racism now.
They actually have?
I've gotten so many people. I had to actually get a bot as like a moderator thrown in there. Threw the bot in there, and every single time somebody pops in, it's, hey, come look at my OnlyFans. I was like, you have chlamydia, I can tell.
That's funny, dude. Oh my
After
god.
that, it'll pop in with some random fucking guy that's got like 3,000 followers. 90% of them are bots. Dropping the hardest of R's. And I'm just like, how are you a verified streamer right now? How are you partnered, bro?
That's
Juan
funny.
will go live on there too sometimes, and I'm poking fun at him every time he goes live on anything, TikTok, YouTube.
I need to do a live video where I'm actually reacting to Antoine's like TikToks and shit. Because, or at least his YouTube videos. I think I need to get him. Actually, it
Do
would.
that now. Just start it out of nowhere.
I could, but I want to do one that's centered around it. Like,
Centered around it,
well,
yeah.
for instance, I want to like go live like with the title of like reacting to my gay friends TikTok
Yes.
or YouTube.
Reacting to my gay friends.
First off,
YouTube.
and that would be funny because people would be like, "Oh, this guy's got a gay friend." It's just ants, but ants, you're not gay. I know you're not, but
Sure?
I mean, who knows, man? I don't know. I mean, then again, he seems straight to me, but you know,
Hey, I've known that motherfucker since kindergarten. I think he might be a little fruity.
hey, everybody's a little fruity.
You seen Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman? Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Hell,
like,
Josh Brolin even.
I'll turn some men gay. I get it. Pants get tight when I see him, but that's why do you,
My pants get tight when I see you,
dude, I'm such a simp for Ryan Reynolds that I have the Mint Mobile plan because of Ryan Reynolds. I went for Mint Mobile because I'm a simp.
I was like, Mom, can we just get Mint? I think it'd be so much easier to do than spending these like $200-$300 bills on fucking Verizon.
Shit, were you guys like on a family plan?
Yeah, but we're grandfathered in.
Okay, so you guys got like at least like for the most part unlimited shit, at least unlimited
got
data and all that shit.
yeah.
Okay, but you guys are like on a family plan though, like where you have multiple phones in the household.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, paying $300 in that case would be good if you have like 4 or 5 people on the line.
That's before they realized we were grandfathered in, so now we're paying like $250.
Oh, so now you're paying higher amounts.
Lower.
Oh, lower.
Yeah.
Oh, so you okay? Well, that's right because you're
We've
playing
been with
yeah.
Verizon now for like 13 years.
Oh, at least you guys get unlimited everything though. Then I would stick with that. If you're grandfathered
Now,
in,
when I upgraded to my Galaxy here, they were like, "Holy shit, you're so far behind. You're actually eligible to get a tablet with your phone." I was like, "Free $500 tablet? Why the fuck not?" And then they're like, "Oh, and by the way, you also have access to Disney Plus now." And I was like, "Fucking free Disney Plus too? Fuck
hell yeah, dude.
Man,
Man,
sitting down watching fucking Star Wars and shit like that.
I will say though, the fact that you guys have Verizon though does give you prioritization over everybody else. See, me having Mint Mobile, I still have high speed data,
Yeah.
but not at the same price. You actually would have higher speeds than me, but like I still have high enough speeds to where it's not a noticeable difference for me, which is one of the reasons I went with Mint Mobile to begin with. Lower cost. I love the lower cost part of it. Plus, I pay yearly. I pay $360 a year at this point, and and it equates to about $30 a month. And there's little fees here and there, so it's probably more like $31 a month. But either way, with pretty much unlimited data and the fact that it's not that slow at all,
Yeah.
it's perfect for me. As long as I could still do DoorDash and shit, and do some live streams wherever I want.
So did you notice the change from what you were at before when you swapped over, or no?
From when I went from Straight Talk to Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
Because I've had Mint Mobile for a while, and the reason I upgraded the plan because I had a $20 plan for Mint Mobile and went to $30, so I could have more data. But when the carrier I had before was Straight Talk.
Yeah.
And
did you notice the difference between Straight Talk and Mint?
Oh my god, so different. I can get coverage in more places than I did with Straight Talk. Okay. Straight Talk's coverage was bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I don't know what it was, but I don't know what Straight Talk towers, what towers they go through,
I think they go through AT&T.
Yeah, but this Mint Mobile goes through the T-Mobile towers basically. So it's like, dude, I'm getting T-Mobile towers are pretty decent, and I get 5G just about anywhere I go.
Yeah.
Like I'll go out to there are some places obviously you're not going to get cell service, but for the most part, I'm getting cell service wherever the fuck I go.
Yeah.
And it's insane. So yeah, it's just as good.
That difference tremendously then.
Yeah, but it's worth it. I just pay a yearly fee, and I just pay it's one bill a year. So I definitely make sure that I have the money available when the time comes to pay the bill.
Yeah.
But as long as I usually don't spend my money on anything anyway. I have a strict. I've kind of turned being cheap into a religion. To where I'm just not super cheap, but you know what I mean? I try not to spend...
Cheap, but not too cheap.
Yeah, I'll still buy, stuff for my girlfriend and things, the little things here, little things that mean something. But at this point, she understands where I'm coming from, how minimalist I've become. I was kind of minimalist before, but I've kind of, I've been getting rid of more shit. I'm just, if I look through my counters and stuff, I'm I don't need this, I don't need this. I got too many of these things, I just donated to the Goodwill.
Yeah.
And at least it doesn't go to waste. Somebody probably needs some of these things that I have duplicates of, or and there's no reason for me to have too many things anyway. Yeah. Especially if I haven't touched some of the things in over a year. I'm thinking to myself, I haven't touched this in a year. Whatever it is, I don't know. Sometimes I'll find random things why do I still have this? What is this? What is this?
Yeah.
I don't need this.
I mean, my room, that's where I have my Xbox, my soundbar, my desk, everything. It's all just one little spot, and I'm that's all I need.
Yeah. Damn, that's good shit.
My cousins came over tonight for the whole Easter dinner stuff and all that, and my
how did that go?
Pretty good.
Because I didn't even ask you how your Easter went, man. I'm a selfish prick. I need to ask. I need to ask though. No, how did it go though?
It went good. My cousin's fiance was hey, I haven't seen your room. I was yeah, come here, check this out. And he just goes, you got nothing in here. I was I like having little to nothing. Less to clean, less to keep up on.
Exactly. And also, it's true that the things that you own in a weird way end up owning you to some degree. Mm-hmm. Supposedly, I thought that originally was just from Fight Club only. Supposedly, that is an actual philosophy. An actual a philosopher had said that whenever. But yeah, in the less stuff you own, so it's been proven that the more stuff you own, the more stressed you are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And because people are well, how can I be stressed when I don't consciously know that it's a subconscious thing. If you have too much clutter, when my place is cluttery, I realize I'm a little more on edge. So I try to space out things, clean things, get rid of things. And when I have more space and I have less clutter around, I feel calmer. I feel like my universe is not in pure chaos. It's the craziest thing. So I try my best to keep up on cleanliness because I swear I could be a messy fucker. And I'll have clothes on the floor sometimes. And I'm I gotta keep up on this shit. I gotta. So stuff like that, man. It's crazy. Let's see. Okay, we got. I just realized I've been neglecting the chat. So Driving with Spice says embrace them all. Now I'm looking at the horizontal chat, by the way. This isn't in the vertical.
Yeah.
So
your vertical doesn't have anybody in there chit chatting much, huh?
Yeah, we only got one viewer. I think that might be either you or Ants.
I'm not on there.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's Ants.
It might be Ants from his PlayStation.
Oh, we got 2 viewers now. Okay, cool. But Driving with Spice says embrace them all. I think she was talking about embracing the vertical and the horizontal. Yeah. Which is great because I think I want to be able to reach both audiences. The audiences who are on the shorts feed and the audiences who are on the horizontal feeds. That's really important. I got to reach them all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across. What Pokemon do I want? If I had one Pokemon I wanted, what would it be? I do like Mr. Mime. I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Mime's pretty tight. Let's see. If there was one Pokemon that you'd want to hang out with and have a beer with.
One Pokemon I would...
What Pokemon would you like to have a beer with? I'm trying to figure that out myself because I don't even know. But the question just popped in my head as I was singing Pokemon theme song.
Who would I have a beer with?
Yeah, not which trainer, but which actual Pokemon. Like if you could give a Pokemon a beer and drink with them. I mean, it's a dumb question, but
It's not a dumb question because that's a good one.
But nobody says I have Mint Mobile. And wait, so nobody has Mint Mobile. There's a person that is literally named Nobody. So they're like, I have Mint Mobile. So nobody has Mint Mobile, damn. I'm the only one. But that's funny.
Ooh, which Pokemon I would have a beer with? Huh.
It's a crazy question. Well, how about this? I will try to answer to give you inspiration. I think... No, I don't want to do I wouldn't want to have a beer with Magikarp because Magikarp's already struggling the moment you encounter him. So if you give him beer, that's just gonna kill him instantly.
Alakazam.
Alakazam? Well, because Alakazam's got like some psychic powers and shit.
Yeah.
So
It'll make you fucking trip balls on one beer.
So Alakazam's psychokinetic powers would go crazy probably because he'd be too drunk with power too if he's drunk. Damn, dude, that's a sick ass concept. If you, what the hell would he do? Let me see. I'm thinking about
Or at
this.
least Machamp.
Machamp, yeah.
Machamp would be cool. The only thing he'd want to do is punch rocks.
Yeah. And he might get some shit done if he's a little angry. He needs to, vent out some shit. You need some stuff. You need him to do some things. Gengar, dude.
I think Snorlax would just take the whole case and eat the whole thing and then be like, rah.
No way. Nobody just gave me $5 in super chats.
So nobody gave you $5?
Yeah. No, I didn't. So
Nobody gave
so
you
did
anything.
did I actually get
Did
the
you
$5?
get anything? Or were you scammed?
Let's see. Oh, wait, is this Jordan? Is this the Jordan I think it is? This might be my boy Jordan Nowotny. Hold on. I'm going to give him a like real quick, and then a like here, and a reply.
Now, is that on the horizontal?
It's horizontal. My boy. Shit, well, so my boy's on the horizontal, which kind of sucks, because it's not easy for me to show this. Because I'm showing only the vertical chat. I'm not actually showing the horizontal chat. So nobody will be able to see it on here, but I can at least shout it out. So, by the way, sup, Michael, it's Jordan, got doxxed yesterday, so Cat is out of the bag. So what do you mean got doxxed? Is this you, Nowotny? Hold on, I'm going to check out this channel, this Nobody channel. I bet it's Nowotny. I wonder if it's my boy. Well, Jordan, man, if you got doxxed, man, we'll give you a shout out here. Well, I mean, did your address get doxxed? Donaldson said Garza knows more about Pokemon than he does investing. That's funny. Oh, it is Nowotny. Oh my god, dude. Well, I'm simulcasting, by the way, so you're on the horizontal feed, and I'm also doing a vertical feed, but I'm giving you a shout out. So I'm gonna try to give your channel a shout out here real quick. Here's the $5 super chat. I'm just gonna copy this and see if it'll paste into the
vertical.
Yeah, so this is gonna be tough. This is gonna look awful, but nobody gave me $5. Something I think it's great that you call yourself Nobody, dude. That's fucking hilarious, man. Dude, Nowotny's a beast. Nowotny's a man. But I'm here with my boy Ty Lord at the moment. He keeps himself pretty anonymous, so you're just gonna see him on the side, basically. Well, you're not gonna see him at all, but he's chilling out on the side. He's putting out his hat. And we're discussing the philosophical idea of drinking beers with Pokemon. This is.
I still think Alakazam would be the best.
Yeah, I'm
Just think, he'll make one beer feel like 20.
What do you think about Mr. Mime? What about Ditto? Ditto transforms into whatever Pokemon he wants, but could you imagine a drunk Ditto? What sort of bad choices he would make? I'd love to see a Ditto on tons of tequila shots.
He's already chaotic, so if he were to get drunk, how chaotic would he get?
Yeah, Mewtwo's already on edge, dude.
Or even just Mew.
Oh yeah, Mew, little fucking Mew, dude.
Or Meowth.
Let's see. Nobody's asking. Well, I'm just gonna say Jordan at this point because I know it's Jordan. He's asking, "What streaming service are you using?" So here's how I'm doing this. It's a little tricky, but not too tricky. So I'm using OBS to do the horizontal.
Thank you, sir. It's just a
Deadpool.
Deadpool there.
Little Deadpool, baby. But so what I'm doing to stream to YouTube, I'm streaming to both. Hold on, sorry. I'm streaming to YouTube in both of the formats. One horizontal, one vertical. Now, for the horizontal, I'm using OBS Studio, right? Just regular OBS. I'm not using Streamlabs for this part. I'm using regular OBS for the horizontal part. And I do all the mechanical stuff in the regular OBS. Now, I also have Streamlabs that I use. I launched that as well. And you're probably thinking, well, how the hell are you able to do your camera on both of those? Very simple. In regular OBS and also in Streamlabs, but in regular OBS, what I enable is this. I enable the virtual camera. So that way, this acts as a fake webcam that I could put into Streamlabs. Boom. Bada bing. And I could use the same camera feed without having to pull from the same thing. So basically, this creates a virtual camera. Same diff, same thing. Microphone still here. Microphone still here. The only difference is the virtual webcam makes it to where I can get around that workaround of having the resource of the camera being pulled from two directions. When the system itself can simply create a virtual instance. You guys can't see what I'm doing on the screen, but that's okay. But Tylord can.
I can't. He, in fact, is caressing his screen.
I am always caressing my screen.
Very hot, too.
But yeah, so...
Get the baby oil.
So let's see. Nobody says use Meld Studio. You can do both. So you wouldn't have to use two different programs. I mean, honestly, I'm down. Let me take a look at what Meld Studio is about. I've never heard of this one, but I'm down for it. I'm always open to suggestions. So let's see. Meld Studio. All right, people. Let's see what my boy Jordan's talking about. It's nice to see you on here, Jordan, man. I haven't seen my boy Nawatney in a while, so. meldstudio.co. Go live with perfect audio and flawless video. I switched from OBS to Meld Studio. You probably should too. Yeah, it looks like some of these streamers are actually switching to Meld is what it looks like for some of these.
So the best way I can describe your horizontal and vertical streams right now is if somebody goes directly to your page, you're going to get the horizontal.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Is that what you're seeing on this?
Yes, but then if you have notifications on from any videos and stuff, you can click because your picture becomes blacked out because it has your main thing at that it shows the videos.
Yeah.
If you click the little black picture that's on the side of your shorts that you upload, then we'll take you to the vertical.
I see.
It's actually kind of fucking cool, actually. I mean...
That's pimp, dude. Holy shit.
I think it's cool.
So nobody says I sent you an article that explains it. Oh, did you send me you probably sent me to the email or something. Let me check my email real quick. At least I think you sent it to my email. Hold on.
Speaking of which, my girl finally got her second monitor, and she's sitting there going, oh, this is so much easier.
I love using a second monitor, dude.
She does her gaming and streaming like I do.
Yep.
And she's like, this is so nice. She'll have her chat on this side, same with her Discord, and then on the other one it's just her game, and that's it. And
So
I'm like, this is so much better. She goes,
bad.
this is so much easier to do shit. So much easier. I was like, yeah, now you don't got to split your screen in half and play on a little fucking 4x4 screen.
That's why I have two monitors specifically, not just for the gaming, but for instance in production. So when I'm figuring shit out, like if I have to look at something, it is easier just to keep all this shit up so I know the stream stuff's going. Yeah. But like if I am playing a video game, I do put like my OBS feed and stuff, OBS stuff or whatever on one monitor. I play the games on the other. And then that way I could still see that it's still working. I seen
that when Eagle was over here, you were playing on that one. This one was just kind of left open in case you need to open something up.
Yep, exactly, man. And it's good shit, dude, because like I'm all about Oh, okay. So Nawatni said Facebook. Facebook. Okay. I thought he sent it to me via. I'm so old school, dude. I'm still using email, and everybody's like sending me things via.
Shit, dude. I've given out my email just because I'm like, you don't know me personally enough to have my phone number to have a problem with me. So here's an email, and you can write me an angry letter that way. And then I'll send it to the manufacturer, which is my mom. So any complaints can go to her.
All right, here we go. So multi-canvas comes to meld. I'm reading this article that my boy Nawatni sent me. From multi-canvas to multi-encoding, Meld Studio allows you to stream smarter, not harder. Okay, hell yeah. Latest update is absolutely stacked with new features. And let's see. Some of the quality of life fixes. From vertical streaming to a whole new level of customization we packed this release. To supercharge your workflow and make your stream smoother, sharper, and easier than ever. Multi-canvas output. Yes, finally. Hell yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. No. I know what multi-canvas is.
This is cool. So
this is like nobody said. This is literally now like the go-to thing people are using. Nobody's really using OBS or anything like that. It is
people are really actually going to this.
This here is actually smoother and easier to use.
This is cool. You can do vertical clipping. Wow. I'm going to do a full in-depth analysis on this. I might even
do a short about it. Do a whole short talking about, hey guys, here's this new thing you guys could be using, or something super simple like that.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Just like when you went on your walk, I was like, hey, take everybody to the boardwalk. You're like, you know what? I fucking will.
By the way, clip it, chat, clip it.
Clip it, chat.
Clip it. Oh man, let's see. Modify audio. See fixes and improve. Dude, this is really cool.
This is the one that goes more in depth for helping with like anything from streaming, anything. Obviously, it's mainly for streaming, but it's actually impressive on how they did this one.
I like this. I'm looking.
Like, I've seen a whole bunch of other shit like OBS, Streamlabs. What was the other one? Lightstream.
And I'm a basic bitch too, dude. I love OBS.
OBS is easy to use, but you also need to know how to set your levels for shit, how to set everything up. General.
Oh, that's fine. I already figured all that
Yeah.
out. I already got my audio levels mastered. I got my video levels. But the thing is, if you get a good understanding of OBS, using everything else is so much easier. Like getting into Streamlabs, easy as pie to set up, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh shit, because I got all this experience with OBS, which honestly, I'm grateful for all the experience I've gained with it. I could actually help people set up OBS if they really needed it, but like, I'm always happy. I enjoy helping people like figure out their whole streaming setup, because even though I'm not the greatest streamer of all time, I will be though. I will be the very best, you motherfuckers. But no.
You wanna know how bad I am at streaming? Like legit, how bad I am?
How bad?
I have 27 followers on Twitch. That's it.
There's nothing wrong with that. No shame.
I know. And guess what? I love every single one of them fuckers that follow.
Here's the thing though about Twitch though, you don't, which is why I wish you would stream on YouTube. You get more visibility on YouTube because it's first off, I hate Twitch's fucking search engine. It just the discoverability effect on Twitch
if you want to discover anybody, you need to set it from 0 viewers and then have it go up. If you want to find anybody.
YouTube is so much better for discoverability. I'm not going to lie.
I guarantee if I were to send something up on YouTube tonight, and if I do, I'll fucking send you the fucking link. I'll be like, yeah, man, check this out. I posted this for my first time on YouTube. And you're going to be like, bro, what a beast.
Oh, hold on. We got
more in here?
Hold on. Nobody says can I join the stream? We could try. Since I'm still doing this on OBS, let me see here.
I don't know how you would do it with OBS. I forgot how all of that stuff works. I haven't used OBS since I very first started streaming back.
I just came up with an idea.
With an old ass streaming platform called Mixer.
So, Mr. Nawatni, I can get you on the stream. Tyler won't be able to hear. Oh, actually, Tyler could hear you if you listen to the stream on the phone.
I'll pull the stream up on my phone. Yeah.
Because I only have my headphones here for. All right, let's see if we can get Nawatni. And if you call me on Facebook, dude, I could probably even just, if you want to do video. I'm already streaming on 2. That might be tough to do video.
That might put too much stress on
Yeah,
it.
that'd be too much on there. We could do audio though, straight up. If you want Nowotny, call me on Facebook Messenger, and I'll just patch you in. It'll be pretty easy. I just realized it's a lot simpler. I was kind of overcomplicating it a little bit, but yeah, if you're on Facebook, man, if you have the ability, I'm kind of curious to see what Nowotny says, dude. I always enjoy a good old conversation with my boy Jay Nawatz.
Yeah.
Guy's a sav, dude. I won't be able to do it too long because I do have to go to bed at some point. So we'll have like a quick 20-minute conversation or something. And I'm all ready, man. I already got my headphones in. Just call me up, dude. Call me up on a Saturday night. Call me up.
Call me up and call me daddy.
Let's see. I want to make sure I got all the
You
audio.
can't spit it on me.
Let's see.
Just make sure you call me daddy.
I think the audio is good on here. Let's see.
Ah.
Well, hold on. I'm answering on the on desktop real quick, so that way you could patch in. How do I? Give me 1 second, Nowotny. I'm going to try to answer you here in just a moment. Answer the call. Here we go. Allow while visiting the site, yes. What up, my man? Can you hear me, bud? I hope you can. Hold on. Do. Mr. Nowotny, can you hear me? Hello? Am I muted? It says connected Yeti microphone and speaker. Okay. All right, we got you on here, man. Yeah. Oh, connection was lost. Okay. Oof. Hold on. There might be a different way to do this. Actually, instead of using Wi-Fi, I'm going to call him back. I'm going to do... Because this is going to put too much strain even on a vocal one. But you know what I can do? I can call him from my mobile data and just...
You can put him right up right here.
I'm going to patch him up. Hold on. We're going to get you on, Jordan. Hold on. Give me a second, bud. I have a trick. I have a trick for the moment. It's the best one I got. We're going to do audio call. Get you on speakerphone. We're just going to patch you in, bud. That way my boy can hear you too.
That would be neat.
What up, Mr. Nowotny?
Hello, how are you?
Dude, doing pretty good. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing just fine. I got doxxed yesterday, and I was supposed to be having this, nobody persona wearing the mask and everything. Once you see my videos, you'll understand.
Yep.
But yeah, so someone made a connection on Twitter. And yeah, and so what I did was, he goes, hey, because I go by JWatt on a guy named Smash JT's stream.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent in a video that's used a lot to hit the like button. It's pretty epic, I'm not going to lie. But someone made the connection because of my headphones.
Oh!
Yeah. And
like that too.
Yeah, and then what happened yesterday is that I was on stream with Smash JT, and if you don't know who Smash JT is, he's a pretty big deal. He has over 100,000 subscribers. He's not streaming tonight, but there's a whole lore to that. Basically calling out a lot of what's going on in the gaming community. Let's just say that.
Oh, got you.
And yeah, he DM'd me and it's like he DM'd me the screenshots. He's like, bro, cat's out of the bag. And I tried to report it to X, and they're like, well, technically, this guy had you pegged.
Yeah.
So what I did is I actually went for the first time on Smash JT stream as nobody, and we had a panel about his lawsuit with Alyssa Mercante, former senior writer of Kotaku. And we were in this panel, and I was just like, bro, this asshole doxed me, but the thing is, he's saying he wants to do a whole video and everything, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking beat him to it. So I just ripped off my mask. I'm like, I'm Jordan Scott fucking Nowotny. I live in Corvallis, Oregon, and and I just went off.
My man, dude. Fuck yeah.
You fucking beat them to
Yeah.
it, and they don't know what the fuck.
And then, I went to like one of his comments, where he's like, Jay Watt, no Muddy, you're being very quiet about being Jay Watt, and it was his latest post, and I went, beat you to it, and then posted the video, and then went on a rant like no other. Like in the comments, I was like, by the way this, you think you're on the moral high ground? By the way this, fucking just destroyed him. There's been no comment. There's been no video. I basically was like, fuck you, dude. You don't know how to internet.
Sav. Dude, that's incredible, man. Dude, I'm proud of you, brother. It sucks you got doxxed, but damn, dude. That's insane. I mean, it's awesome. Like, this is what it's insane, dude. That's incredible. But how did so just all they saw was the fucking headphones?
Well, the headphones and my mic. They also looked in a little bit into like how my posture was and everything. But essentially the cat was out of the bag, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna own it, and I'm still gonna wear the mask for videos and stuff. I've actually not like you, like you've live streamed like a ton. Yeah. I actually do have a live stream idea that I think is incredibly epic, and I did find a way to set it up the hard way. But I am I'm looking for ways for it to be easier. So you've heard of Assassin's Creed Shadows, right?
Yes. Isn't that the one that everybody's making a shtick about at the moment? Or is it the new one?
Yeah. So did you know that the ending credits is 2 hours and 6 minutes long?
Wait, the ending credits?
Yeah.
Wait, what? 2 hours? Like, they're actually like, how many people do they have to thank in the credits?
So
well, the thing is, like, they included everybody, and kind of the joke is with Ubisoft right now is that they're just a bloated company that just they overspend on contracting, they overspend, like, just overall they're just overspending for everything, and hire too much contract work. Nothing wrong with contract work, but it's like, dude, we know studios with like 200 to 300 people that do just fine. Why does this happen? So it was Stuttering Craig from Side Scrollers that posted it on X, and it got over like 11 to 15 million views on X. And I was thinking about it. I go, you know what would be a really good stream? What if and I'm trying to do this like automatically so I don't have to do it manually. What if for every dollar that's donated, it reverses it by 10 seconds?
For every dollar that's donated, it reverses it by 10 seconds. So
let's just say you're on this stream right now and you're watching The Matrix, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And so I donate $1, it reverses 10 seconds. If I donate $20, it reverses 20 seconds.
Oh.
If I donate $60, $6, it reverses 60 seconds. So essentially, it's a torture stream.
I love it. That's actually kind of a funny idea.
That's
super.
Just kind of idea.
Call it super chat hell. I would need, because I have a Google developer API. I could probably actually tap into the API structure for it and find a way to.
Well, I'm not. There's a few ways to do it. One of the issues is that I'm not monetized anymore on this channel.
Oh. Really?
Well, the thing is, like, this channel used to be something completely different. In 5 videos, I got over 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of watch time. It was red pill shit, and it was really easy to make. And in 3 months, I was monetized. And then I just abandoned it. And they're like, okay, well, we've realized that this is a clips channel now, and we've realized that you're not posting anymore, so we're going to demonetize you. You're going to have to basically start all over. I mean, in a few videos I've already done, I'm at a little over 230 hours right now. So I just need to kind of dig deep into it. But the content that I've been doing is kind of, I wouldn't say expose videos, but I dive into things in the gaming community for the most part. And I give my opinion, or it's something that no one has talked about. So, do you know about this Alyssa Mercante Smash JT lawsuit?
Oh, not a clue. Not a clue on that one.
So essentially, Smash JT, he's a YouTuber. He has his own website that he does articles on, and there's this gaming website. You probably heard of Kotaku. And Kotaku had a senior writer at the time named Alyssa Mercante. Now, so essentially what the idea was when he first started talking about it was, they're a woke company. They need to change. Here's a good example, and he points out to Alyssa Mercante. Now, so let's just say, you make a YouTube video and you call someone out, right? And the receiving person sees it. They see the criticism. You would think, it's the internet. You clap back, or you write an article. I mean, she was a writer, but instead, she decided to DM his wife.
Oh.
Yeah, and just say, oh, he's clearly a terrible husband, and he's probably a shitty father. Da, 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 da. So Smash AT, in response, made probably definitely over 70 videos on her, but only when she said something stupid, and gave his opinion on it. I mean, he talks about all sorts of stuff, but so he does a video a day, except on Sundays, majority of the time. So eventually in December, so this was 10 months to a year. This has been in the process, and then in December, she sends a lawsuit, and in response, Smash JT, also known as Jeff Tarzia, he hires Ron Coleman, YouTube lawyer and a big-time lawyer in New York, also worked for the Trump administration, and he just nailed.
Start winding down a bit.
Hold on. So we got my boy Tylord. He's my boy Tylord's heading out here in just a second. But you got anything, Tylord, that you want to say to my boy Mr. Nowotny?
I fucking love you already.
my boy Tylord's in love with you, by the way.
Oh, lovely. I hope he sees my stuff. I was the first one to just recently show that the FBI released more Gamergate 1 files.
Oh,
literally this month I was the first.
Oh shit, dude, Nowotny, you're on top of shit, man.
Yeah.
So your channel is just Nobody, right? Is that what's called? What's the at thing?
Nobody has. So you can find me at Nobody Has Spoken.
Oh, it's just at Nobody Has Spoken. Okay, because that's would you care if I actually did reaction videos to your
Go for
stuff,
it, man,
dude? Because
I would love that.
I love promoting friends, and also I love reviewing stuff that my boys have done. So I get into that shit. So I love especially when it's you said you like to rant on that shit, right? Because you had your mask on and shit, and you're ranting about stuff.
I write out all my videos. I write them all out. But if there was one that I went on a rant on. So this is the one that's probably been. Let me look at my channel real quick. Yep, I have almost 2,500 views on it. Wow. And it's about Alyssa Mercante's dissertation that she did in college. Mm. And there's a certain section of it that's just gross. It's called goth queers and something and indie and gaming.
Yeah.
And she goes over these video games. One of them was Amnesia. And there's a certain point in it. I haven't played the game, but I looked into it a little bit, where the guy has amnesia and he finds out that he's gay and came out of the closet. And then there's some weird, visual stuff on it. And that's fine. She was getting super intellectual with it, with a few of these games. Two of them I think were more popular on Steam. But a majority of them were from itch.io, and they basically host anything. And she was talking about Twine games. So Twine games are basically text-based games where you can write everything out. Like if you had an introduction to like game design, it's a really good introduction to it. So I don't know if I want to spoil it for you. I'll just say gender mutilation, human body removal, satanic rituals, and a goat head vagina.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh man, I will admit though, dude. As much as it's honestly getting a little late for me at the moment, I also got to get up kind of early. Work's been kind of crazy lately, and I've got to get my ass up like super duper early. But I'll catch you later, Mr. Tyler, man. I'll catch you later, Mr. Tyler. But yeah, man. Dude, I need to like seriously, like straight up though. I need to react to some of your shit, dude, because that would be fun. I think it'd be fun because I know you got a keen mind, dude, and I love hearing your perspective on shit, dude. It's always entertaining to me, and it's also insightful. So it's good shit.
Yeah, before you go to bed, do check out my channel. My latest video of me doxing myself. It's kind of hilarious.
I actually see that right here. I just pulled it up because I wanted to make sure I subscribed to you, man. Because
awesome.
Dude, because I gotta support my home dog, dude. I gotta support my home dog, and honestly, like, oh, dude, let's see the new FBI files on Gamergate 1.0, the disgusting truth. Oh man, dude, this is insane. I love this. This is so cool, dude. I love cool channels like this.
Do you see? I for a little bit, my most popular video of recent was Adam ruins peaceful protests.
I see that on here right now. That's great.
And as you can see, until recently, November, I was actually homeless for a little while, man. I was homeless for like 7 months. So I have a few. I deleted some of my homeless content, but I put not deleted but privated. But I put some of them back up. So they're still here.
Yeah.
I got 2, I think. Yeah, I got the 2. Because people were asking some questions, they want to know a little bit about me. So I was like, these were unlisted, but I'll bring them back. It was an interesting time. I haven't live streamed yet. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that. I know basically there's 2 different platforms that people use to live stream, especially when and it makes it a lot easier with. Especially if you're doing panels and you're wanting something like if you were using like StreamYard or there's another one called like MX or something like that. But the thing is like it's pretty fucking expensive because like let's just say you're using StreamYard, you could just send me a link. I would just set it up real quick and then I could just like that be on.
Yeah.
But the thing is especially with your setup when you're doing 2 different things, between short live and horizontal. I mean, obviously that's probably a little bit of a nightmare.
It wasn't that bad to set up, believe it or not. The simulcasting side of it, I just had to adjust a few bit rates and stuff like that. It wasn't as bad as you'd think. Like
actually, really quick. So Meld Studio, you can actually adjust your bit rate live.
Whoa!
You don't have to close.
What?
Yeah, you don't have to close it out. Like,
that's witchcraft.
You can do it live.
That's insane. That's cool. Because that's the one thing that's one of my pet peeves with Streamlabs and just OBS in general, is that I can't adjust the bit rate on the fly. Like I can't like actually adjust that's cool though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, the thing is like I still like haven't quote unquote used Meld Studio yet for a live stream. Like I've done a private stream where I've tested stuff, but yeah, I think it's going to be a really cool tool for creators, especially one like yourself, because because I bet you anything you'd rather not be using 2 different, forms to, do what you're doing. And that's probably, just throttling your PC.
So not as much as you'd think. So I got like an Intel i9 core processor. I got like a pretty decent NVIDIA graphics card. So it doesn't actually tax my PC that much. What it really taxes is it taxes my bandwidth. So what I have to do is I have to be kind of picky on I have to pick and choose my bit rates a little bit. So on the horizontal one, I do like 5,000 kilobits per second, and then the other one I do 4,500 on the Streamlabs one. But I would love an easier solution than that, so I'm actually down to consider the Meld Studios one. So the Meld Studios. And is it free, or is there like a paid plan?
Yeah, it's absolutely free.
That's wild. Freaking wild, dude. Holy crap. But yeah, it's really cool because so I was looking at my PC, the usage here, and luckily, like I said, I use a mixture of my GPU and my CPU to process the graphics and stuff. So I have all my settings on lockdown for both Streamlabs and OBS. So luckily, none of this is taxing my system very much. And like I said, I got a powerhouse desktop PC, so it's good at the end of the day. But I would like alternatives just in case I ever need to use something a little bit different when I'm streaming. So I like the whole.
Oh yeah,
I like to do.
And you can play with it. Play with it like a bunch. The thing is, I know that I'm coming through your phone right now, and I'm not listening over your live stream right now because obviously I had to turn that off.
Yeah. I got you next to the microphone, by the way. So that
I figured. Hopefully, the audience can hear me.
Oh, they can. I'm looking at. So the reason I know they can hear you is I'm looking. Even though I could tell that because I've done this before, where I put my phone as speakerphone if I know that I'm taxing my bandwidth a lot with a live stream. So I've done this before, so I know that they can at least understand what you're saying. It's the one.
Well, I know majority of the people there. I don't know how many viewers you have on your Shorts side, but hi Shorts Live if you guys are watching. But yeah, Meld Studio is pretty wild. I'm probably going to be streaming soon. I really hope that they have some sort of thing in the future where, you could just call someone and bring them on. They apparently, advertise, they have updates every 2 weeks, like regardless of what they're doing. So hopefully something like that happens and things will be chill and all that jazz. And hey, if I do a live stream, I'll definitely invite you on.
That'd be sick as hell. Hell yeah. I'm down for it. But yeah, I also, I've been trying to, it's funny because I signed up for Amazon Associates as well. So I got like little affiliate links and stuff in all my descriptions. And I'm getting super chats, which is cool. But like at the same time, I'm trying not to get banned from So like I got banned from the monetization program because I had too much repurposed content for a short time. And what was it? Oh, freaking A. Brain fart.
So it's probably the same reason I was banned, but I just didn't keep up with the content.
Yeah, I ended up just deleting all my repurposed content, just kept all original shit, and then they let me back in. Thank goodness. I was like, oh, I begged and pleaded. I was like, please, no, but I didn't. Well, not really.
No, YouTube. Yeah, and actually, if you want, I just got onto Rumble. You can actually multi-stream through Meld as well. So if you want to go on Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, like you can multi-stream.
Because I already got an account on Rumble, so I haven't touched Rumble in a while. I've been so focused on Spotify and YouTube, I kind of forgot about Rumble. I need to start posting on there because I know they won't ban my ass.
There's a streamer called on YouTube and Rumble, Toasty with the Mosty 69. I've been doing a lot of her panels recently.
I like that name.
Yeah, no, she has alopecia. She's Puerto Rican, lives in New York, has a mouth on her like no one else. There's her co-host and producer, John, also known as Problematic White Guy.
Problematic White Guy.
Oh yeah, dude! Like
God, that's awesome.
When Smash JT reacted to my first video, when my audio was just off because I just got this new mic. I know you're not hearing me through like your speakers or through your headset or anything, but I sound good online right now. I got the Shure mic. I believe it's MX7 Plus.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Those are high end, man. Those are sexy.
Yeah, it has a little light bar and everything. I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna touch it. There's a little light bar that every time I talk, it lights up and everything like that. But if I press this light bar, I mute. So I'm just talking right now. I'm talking like nothing, and I'm just talking, and then I just touch it. So I just touch it again, and I unmute. So yeah, it's really cool. I got I believe it's the Insta 360 link for my webcam. I use it for my videos specifically because I'm a talking head.
Yeah.
It just makes it easier. It just does. Like I'm not gonna be going out and like outside and doing content. Like no, I'm here to commentate. I am commentating. But yeah, it's been a journey, and it's really interesting in just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos in a month. I piss off so many people. Alyssa Mercante blocked me on X, and so not only that, I get doxxed. So apparently, if you're doing ripples, then that means you're making waves.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to make enemies, man. It happens. Like, and that's the way the world is. I mean, like if you put yourself out there, you're gonna make enemies, and there's nothing wrong with that. Some people will love you, some people will hate you. You just gotta. That's the way I look at it. For instance, I get called all sorts of shit online, dude. It's crazy, but I love it because I know they're right a little bit. But I'll give you an example. If somebody calls me fat, they're probably right. I am a little overweight. I got to lose some weight, But like the thing is, like, I'm just actually pissed that somebody doxed you, though. I mean, like, do they just dox your identity, or do they dox your address, like
my identity. The thing is, like, once your identity's out, that means other people can look for other shit. You know what I mean?
Got you.
So when that happened, right now, like, I think if you look at my Facebook, I am locked down. I believe I had to lock down my LinkedIn. I had to change my personal X profile. Even on X, I am known as nobody has spoken. So, yeah, no, it was kind of weird. I think I'm going to be doing a video tomorrow of, okay, someone doxed me, so I doxed myself. What now? So I think I'm going to do a community poll on my YouTube and my X, and be like, hey, do you guys, not a poll, but do you guys have questions for me? Because I'm just going to do a quick Q&A here, and I'll make a video about it. So it should be a good time.
Yeah. Well, I love it, man. I love it. And honestly, the more awareness I can... I can't speak tonight, man. But the more awareness I could get to your channel, the better. Because the reason I'm trying to... Because I like promote... Like I said, I enjoy promoting what my friends are doing. And I also want... Also, my audience is a bunch of degenerates. So I think they'd appreciate your content. So I know they would appreciate it. Well, actually, you're probably more tame than I. Well, no, I wouldn't say tame. You're just probably less gross than I am. I think you're just so you're probably more enjoyable to listen to. So I'm hoping that my audience at least can have somebody more. I should say on the more intellectual side, because I'm kind of like. I just talk about investing principles. I'm boring. I'm like a Viagra channel. I'm like the golf channel. Nobody really wants to watch it, but they got nothing better to do than watch the golf channel. So, and I want to make sure that people got some variety on their YouTube life. So I need to get more people on your shit.
Yeah, definitely the multi-streaming, like on Shorts. When I do what I do, I'm definitely gonna, play with that, because how many people do you have watching on your Shorts stream right now, if I may ask?
It looks like 0. It's funny. It'll start out like the first hour. I'll usually get 8 to 10 people on the vertical live, then up to 15, then 20. Then people do start to kind of fade and lose interest after a certain amount of time. It happens. It's just, honestly, it's mainly because that's just kind of the way vertical lives work, but I'll end up getting a lot of watch time hours from it. So it ends up kind of working itself out in the end. but I get more subscribers too. So I just do basically short videos and,
Right.
and vertical lives and horizontal. I try to do simulcasts when I can, but usually I'm out and about, so I just do vertical lives and shit. I just go to random places, and because one of the reasons I called my channel just Michael Garza, and that was it, was because I didn't want to be tied down to anything. You know what I mean? Because I'm already me.
Well,
So if I do anything
Yeah,
different on my channel, nobody could ever accuse me of being something different. You know what I mean? Because I'm still a part of the equation, but like I'm still, if I don't want to talk about investing one day and I just want to go walk around and look at trees and maybe start humping them on camera, like I could do that because it's Michael Garza humping trees. You know what I mean? I'm not tied down to any specific subject. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. So I think it's good sometimes just to put your name out there anyway. And also there's a lot of Michael Garzas, so I have that advantage of kind of some anonymity to a degree. And I also lie about my age a lot, so they can't really figure out which Michael Garza I am.
Well, well, I know your age, I believe. But I will not reveal that. Over
I appreciate
this
that, G. I appreciate that.
Just for you.
I appreciate it.
I had to do a little bit of math here for a second, and I was like, well, I know you're at least this to this. And I'm like, okay. But no, if you ever, I'll take a look at your channel, and I know that my connections are more so in the gaming sphere. So I have a little bit of an edge in certain circles, but, I'll pay attention to your live streams a lot more now because if everything aligns, like I might be able to get you on some panels. You have 4,038 subscribers for a reason. It's not just an accident. You've been grinding real hard. Like I do see you like on my sidebar and like, oh, he's live, and I'm like, I should just talk to him today.
My goal is to be so annoying that I can't, that nobody can avoid me on the internet. But it works. I don't know what my real formula is. I just say it's hashtags, and I just basically my secret to whatever this YouTube success is so far, which isn't much success at all. I've seen plenty of channels do way better than me, but my secret to success is 5 relevant hashtags, okay title, nothing too overly complicated, and just kind of talk about what I'm good at. And usually okay, so talking not what I'm good at, but talk about what I know. And what I know is investing, man. Like I like gaming. And I like streaming games every now and then, but what I really love doing is telling people my crackpot investing philosophies. And I also love, like, for instance, I was talking about 2 Girls, 1 Cup and comparing it to Bitcoin earlier, and being gross, and entertaining while also educating people on how to invest. And that's the whole, I guess it's the main focus of the channel, but it's not the only focus, if that makes sense. I love talking about gaming. I love talking about anything on this channel. This channel is like Walmart. There's plenty of aisles with all sorts of crap that you could buy at a good price. So that's a terrible analogy.
Well, my nobody channel just subscribed to you, by the way, so you got one more there. And oh my God, I actually just realized something. You are almost at 1,000 videos.
Which is wild to me. Also, it's funny because I'm doubling up every time as I simulcast when I'm home. So it's like 2 extra videos every time. Damn.
Over 1 million views, but the thing is, like, I'm guessing that's including shorts. So
another factor is I did have to mass delete quite a few videos, so there was more than 995 before.
Yeah,
and that was so
so when you got banned.
Yeah,
when
I got banned
demonetized.
Exactly. When I got demonetized, I had to change my ways. I had an intervention.
Yes.
I'm just kidding. but oh man, that's funny.
Damn,
you're very
oh my God, I'm looking at your videos. I just saw gay fish. Nah.
Yeah. But it's funny, like a lot of my shit's just dumb. Like a lot of my titles are dumb and simple. So I do try to be intentionally contrarian. So, like, you know how, like, everybody does thumbnails? Like, they put a lot of effort into their thumbnails. I was like, fuck that. I was like, I'm just going to put zero effort into my thumbnails. A lot of people do video editing. I'm like, fuck that. No editing. Live videos, one take.
I do video editing, man.
I'm so lazy. I'm not. I'm okay. I'll tell you this. I'm not lazy when it comes to the production quality. I will say I use a decent camera. I use a Yeti microphone. I guess it's not. I guess it's pretty low end for the most part, but I got good compression settings, so I guess I'm all right. But at the end of the day, dude, like when it comes to the quality, like I want the content, like the stuff I'm talking about, to be quality. Like when it comes to investing in shit, but outside of it, though, oh man. I want this to be like a Tim and Eric skit.
Yeah, no, I hear you about that. But I'm definitely going to be paying a little bit more attention to what you're talking about. I mean, clearly, I mean, you were talking about Pokemon and investing at the same time, or something about that. So, yeah, I mean, I might be a little bit more in on the know on gaming news, probably more than you are. But when people have a voice, and in a majority of the panels that I go to, like, there's always at least one thing that I've kind of heard about, but I haven't really got an opinion on yet. But the host usually will go, okay, here's what it is, here's what it's about, here's the premise, here's my argument. And then it's like, okay, that's something I can work off of,
It would be kind of cool to be a part of a panel. I'm not going to lie. That would be awesome. I think the closest thing I've ever been to on a panel, virtually at least on the YouTube universe, actually, hold on. I've never actually been a part of a panel. I've done like little interviews with people and stuff, but I've never been a part of a panel of like more than like 3 or 4 people, like on somebody else's stuff. That would be pretty dope, actually.
Yeah, I'll reach out to. There's a few individuals I can reach out to. I'm like, hey, this is an old childhood friend of mine. I'm not going to give him the pass, but here's what I know. So I want you to make your decisions. But if you think he's could be part of a panel, he's definitely very opinionated, and I know that you guys like that. But just take a look, tell me what you think.
And I'm cool with them saying no too. Like I'm totally fine with that. Like the funny thing is, like rejection's part of the game for me. So I'm like Colonel Sanders, dude. That man got rejected so many times with his chicken recipe until somebody finally said yes. So like I'll take 1,000 no's. Yeah.
Well, I think would be really interesting. Like I gave you a really like short summary of the whole Alyssa Mercante thing. But no, it's a lot better. Like I wonder if you could be the because I'm still new to this. Like I'm still going into panels and I'm still talking and I'm learning more and more and more about what it is to be on a stream. Like you have to recognize the personalities, when to interject, when not to. I'm still new to it, but I'm getting better and better. So I don't know. It's definitely a learning curve, but I think one thing that you would have going for it's like, hey, I am a gamer, but I haven't been like in the gaming news space of what's going on there. I mean, obviously there's been a ton of woke shit, so that's kind of why we're in Gamergate 2 at the moment. But I think it'd be very interesting, like you kind of be like, hey, I'm a casual gamer that doesn't pay attention to the news, but I definitely have opinions. Tell me what's going on, and people would be like, let's tell you what's going on, kid.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, it'd be fun to hear from like people who are kind of in the more of the know-how on that stuff, because I'm still playing like old school games. I'm still playing like Quake 3 Arena. I'm still playing Unreal Tournament. Well, I haven't played Unreal in a little bit, but like I'm still playing like, dude, I'm like so out of the loop with modern gaming. It's insane. Like I did play Ark. Actually, I started playing that a little bit. It's actually kind of a fun game. But yeah, as far as it goes, dude, I'm so out of the loop with gaming. Like it's insane. I'm still playing like old fucking games like Star Trek Armada. I was actually thinking about playing StarCraft again. I haven't played that in a while. But I don't know what it is. I just new games don't appeal to me. And maybe that would be an interesting take for a panel. Think about this. Here's a guy, me in this instance, who just plays old school games because he thinks that new school games kind of suck ass. He's like, he doesn't care about graphics, he cares about gameplay, that sort of thing. I think I bring that sort of opinion to the panel, that I'm all gameplay, man. Give me gameplay. Fuck the graphics. I like good graphics.
Do you have? Do you have a? Do you have Steam?
I do have Steam. Yeah.
Hold on. Do you think over Facebook chat you can send me your stream number?
Yeah.
Your Steam number? Yeah. So there's one game I cannot send you, and it's because it's already free, but I think you get a kick out of it.
Yeah.
It's called Outcore.
Outcore. Let me. I'm pulling up.
Out Outcore.
Oh, Outcore. I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Let me see here. I'm pulling up Steam right now, real quick. If it'll launch for me, hold on. It's being a pain in the ass. Give me a second. Unless it's already launched. Hold on. Might be in the tray. Oh, it's in the tray. Come on. Hold on. Technical difficulties.
It's okay.
Come on, Steam. Open up for my ass.
We're both technical difficulties. Don't worry about it.
Here we go. All right. So now you just said my Steam ID, or like my username, basically, for Steam.
I mean, I could probably look it up just based on that. Hold on, give me a second. Let me on Steam. You'd think as a someone that's been streaming a little bit, I'd be figuring that shit out. Okay, friends, add a friend. There's my Steam code. So if you so are you on your Steam right now?
Yeah, I got to open up my desktop computer. Yeah.
Okay, so under friends, hit add a friend, and you'll see your Steam code.
Oh, cool. Okay, add a friend. Oh, here's my friend code. Yeah. Let me see. So.
Or actually, you could say it probably publicly so people can send you games.
Oh, that'd be sick. Hell yeah. But yeah, it's I'll just say it anyway. Yeah, it'll be 186, and then 013, and then 9014.
Okay. Send invite to Arza Go of Arza G of Bor. Or something like that.
It's my last name spelled backwards. Yeah, it's just Azrag of Borg.
Oh, okay.
My love of Star Trek knows no end. But
okay, so hold on 1 second. I am going. So Outcore you can just download right now. You would have. I think you'd have a lot of fun with that. But I think I have a game that you would have a blast with. So, and the thing is, it is a newer game, but it does, since you like going from kind of back in my day sort of thing, like it's definitely
I'll play new games as long as they don't as long as they don't cost an arm and a leg or anything. I'm totally fine. So Outcore looks like it's a anime game, I think. Let's see.
It's not an anime game.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look at some of this. Okay, never mind. I see what you're saying. So this looks interesting. See, all you wanted was a nice game, but now you find yourself opening Windows apps like Paint and Notepad to solve puzzles, and searching for files on your computers that you didn't put there. Who is she? Why did she appear on your desktop? Let's dive into the memories. That's interesting. This is kind of a trippy little game. It looks kind of cool.
I think you need to accept my friend request.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me accept it real fast. Friends. Let's see. Add a friend. Pending invites. Here we go. There we are. Let me accept you here. Just accepted. There we are.
Okay. Oh, there you are. All right, buddy. You now are the owner of the messenger.
Oh. Let's see. The messenger. Let's see. Accept gift. Let's see. The messenger's been added to your account. The next time you open the Steam client, you could download and play. Oh. Cool. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that.
Essentially, think of this as old school Ninja Gaiden, but so it's a 2D platformer.
Oh, shit.
And it's fucking hilarious.
Dude. Okay, because first off, I love old school NES Ninja Gaiden any day of the week. Dude,
Oh no!
my man.
So I'm gonna tell you what the twist is, because it doesn't matter, like, because when you see it, you're like, oh my god, it doesn't even matter. Like, I knew ahead of time because I saw a review. So you know how what happens is at a certain part of the storyline, if I'm not mistaken, it goes from NES graphics to Super Nintendo graphics, depending on the time period that you want to go back and forth to. So it literally changes the graphics in real time.
That's
as you're
cool.
a ninja, and the humor is amazing. Like it's very meta, where it goes like, you know, when you're playing a game and then you go to the store and then there's a store guy that will tell you like, you're here for this. It's kind of convenient that I have the only thing right now for you to accomplish you climbing that wall. Isn't that weird? You know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like a really good thing that they do is there's something that I like to call the closet. So when you go to the store, there's this closet that's always there. It's like, that's not, and the shopkeeper will be like, no, that's for later in the game. Dude, stop trying to go into the closet. Dude, stop. and the thing is, the game will punish you. So the shopkeeper will be like, look, if you keep going with this, I'm gonna do a very long, boring story that you will not be able to skip over. I promise. I'm gonna do it. It gives you so many chances to not do it, but eventually, like, he'll lose his mind, and you will not be able to skip his dialogue, and he will go on this long story that lasts like 5 minutes.
That's freaking awesome, dude. That's great. Holy smokes, dude. Too funny.
Yeah.
But dude, I actually do gotta hit the hay here in just a second, actually, because I gotta get up at like freaking 6:20. I got pretty early shift for work tomorrow, and work's been kind of crazy, so we've just been straight up probably gonna be back-to-back phone calls again on Monday, dude. It's just been wild. The call center life is a weird one. So
Don't I know it? I used to live it. Now I'm doing like caregiving stuff just to kind of simple it down.
yeah, hell yeah, man. My man, dude. Honestly, I'm just glad you freaking glad you got on here, man. It's honestly just fun to talk to you, man. No matter what.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure.
All right, Mr. Jordan. I do plan on doing some cool reviews to your shit. As long as you're cool with me reviewing, it honestly, I just love watching anything you do, man.
I set my shit, all my shit, to Creative Commons. So,
cool.
Yeah, so you're good to go either way. I won't get any like notifications of like, oh, somebody like used your content. Like, no, you're all good to go.
No, I know you. I know that you wouldn't do anything like that or anything. But no, I just appreciate it big time, because like as somebody who I love streaming. I'm addicted to it, and it's fun to review content. So it's especially people I know. That makes it even better, because it's like, oh, I know this person, so it's even cooler. So, but anyway, I'll let you get back to it, partner. I'm gonna hit the hay and just talk to you later, man.
Have a good one, man.
All right. Bye. All right, folks. It's my boy Jordan Awani. I'm not gonna review his videos tonight. I'm too tired to review right now. But that was awesome. Holy shit, my boy. I do see Tim Smith. I'm going to just read real quick. So Tim Smith earlier said, someone send me a super chat. I'm trying to get a pizza plus wings combo from Little Caesars. Is this the guy who is feuding with Asmongold? I mean, who knows? Maybe Jordan Nowotny, my boy, did have a feud with Masmingul, and I didn't even know, which would be awesome. By the way, that'd be legendary. That'd be like the stuff of legends to feud with Asmongold, dude. But I will say this though, you guys, I'm tired. I'm out. I gotta get shit going. But I can't believe my boy got doxxed, dude. What the fuck? But anyway, I'll catch y'all later. Ready to roll. Make sure you guys like the video. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to my boy Jordan. If anybody is listening at the moment, but just in case, if anybody tunes in at the last minute, but nobody, his channel is at Nobody Has Spoken. Once again, that is at Nobody Has Spoken. Pretty dope. Catch y'all later. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have kind of a crazy day tomorrow, but we shall see what happens. And I got to do some laundry. No, I wasn't. Nobody says no, I wasn't. Oh. Wait, hold on. Did I get that wrong? I might have got that wrong. Hold on. Did I get the name of the channel wrong? Before I go to bed, I got to make sure. Okay, at Nobody Has Spoken. Okay, that is the right one. Okay. Cool. All right, folks. Make sure you guys, like I said, like my boy's videos, subscribe to his channel, and yeah, I need to get to bed. I can't even think straight, but gotta get my booty rest or whatever. But I also cleaned up the place a little bit, so the place is looking a little bit better. So if I'm gonna stream, I need a better looking environment. So I was like, let's clean it up a bit. Less clutter on the counters, less clutter on the desk. Still a little bit of clutter. I need to get this wires figured out. But anyway, but to my boy Jordan, thank you for sharing with me the greatness of your channel, my man. We're gonna get my boy back to it. Let's rock. All right, later, guys.